Welcome to a later day and a new demo day. Today we are playing Livber, Smoke and Mirrors, the demo. We play as a character who receives a letter from someone that they believed was dead for years. Written within is an address and the lines, "I will birth our creation in our home. Come and crown us in the dark. You and I must always be one." Within those walls, long buried memories resurface. Betrayal, passion, wounds that never healed. Livber will take us on an interactive, psychological horror story where a dark plan was set in motion years ago. Developed and published by InEv Games. Link is down below for the playable demo on Steam. Warning, before you fall into the dread of madness, the shadowed path beneath your steps has led you here. But before you take another step, make sure your mind is ready. Beyond this strange path, you will encounter blood thick with the stain of sin, limbs torn apart in hatred, the suffocating dread of love turned possessive, and the ecstatic lust of unbridled desire. If you're still here, then go on, because you already know what waits beyond. The experience ahead contains depictions of blood, gore, violence, and sexuality. I see her in my dreams. Her and that house on the edge of a cliff. Everything changed after reading that letter, the one bearing her name. My old love, Lilith. 5 years ago, on a dark night, they took her from that house, executed her for black alchemy. I was the one who turned her in, but now she's calling me back to the house. Wants to bury her breath in my sins. But how? That's what I have to find out. You done betrayed her? That's where this is at? Uh-oh. You messed up. Act 1. Welcome home, my love. Far past the Hook Haven, which is woven by the grounded ships of Livber, there's a whirlwind roaring in the east. You don't see it, you don't hear it, yet you know the power it holds, enough to alter all of Gaia. A womb for gales to blow out of. But you come here, you wait standing in the heart of twilight, silently, eyes shut. 5 years later, once again you stand at the door to this house, a letter clutched in your hand. What am I waiting for? Read the letter? Did I even have another choice? You read the letter. The raindrops fall on the paper, landing with soft patters. You grip the letter tightly with both hands, keeping it from being blown away by the wind. The silvery moonlight, trapped between the clouds, shimmers across the ink spilled from a woman's hand. You read the lines again, and again, and again. My love, if you are reading these lines, it means there's still something inside your heart that belongs to me. As I've always told you, death is far too ordinary a thing to keep us apart. I will give birth to our creation in our home, beneath the place we once shared. You must be with me, inside me, because our creation cannot be left undone. Turn back, pass through the dark, complete us. We were always meant to be one, and we still can be, my love. As long as you have the courage, as long as you do not fear, I am waiting for you, in the never-all, Lilith. Could this really be true? Lilith? Is she truly alive? I need to put an end to this nonsense. Lilith is dead. Nah. You want it to be true, don't you? You want to hear that Lilith, the woman you left for dead 5 years ago, still lives. You long to feel her love again. Yet there's a question that won't let go of your mind. If she truly lives, how much of her is still her? I don't know that. Does this even matter? The question, unanswered, keeps growing in your mind. Your gaze drifts into the distance, as if the answers might lie out there. But for a moment, the clouds part, the moon's silver light spills across the sea. Each and every shimmer scatters into 1,000 fragments. But you remain still, all your limbs stiff with waiting, standing before the door of the house, perched on the cliff, beaten by the waves. Why here? Why would Lilith call me here? It was meant to be. I had to come here. Where else could it be? This is where the two of you began, that wooden house on the cliffs by Livber's shore. This is where you first held each other. Your first night, your first love, and your first lies all buried here. This two-story hovel raised upon your memories. I guess I can never escape my memories, can I? They'll find me in the end. I could still leave. It's not late for anything. Unfortunately, you think your memories are at your mind. Most people do. But in truth, they're fragments. Bits flaking off the world around you. Carried by the wind and the rain and the sun and the pale moonlight, they slowly gather around you. They mix with the air you breathe. They seep into your body and carry you somewhere else. Truly carry you. They keep doing it until you are convinced you've moved on. They are obliged to you. Are you saying I never really left this place? Persuasion? Are my memories persuading me? These questions still have no meaning, and neither do the answers, but in time, they will. You shouldn't stay out in the rain any longer. Knock on the door. Meow. Kitty? There's a kibby here. Just as your hand reaches the door, you hear Yell's voice from beyond the threshold. The winged bacterium cutie who never truly leaves you, and never truly belonged to you. Her white fur glows as if soaked in light, not rain. She spreads her wings and leaps softly towards you. Landing at your feet, she shakes the droplets from her coat. Then she sits back on her hind legs, head tilted, amber eyes watching you with curiosity. Do you know what's waiting for me in there, my friend? Pet the kitty. Yell gently brushes her head against your feet. Then she stops before the door. She looks up at it. With a soft stroke, she traces the doorframe with her paw. Then she turns her amber eyes to you. Well then, take a deep breath and reach for the door. I hope you'll still be here when I return, my friend. The wind falls silent for a moment. You hear the waves of the sea easing in the distance. Far, far away, the flash of a lightning strike blinds you, but its thunder never reaches your ears. The raindrops hang, weightless in midair. Yell glances at you one last time and spreads her wings, then leaps into the shadows between the rocks. Your fate embraces you. Open the door. Uh-oh. The door creaks open, but even you don't know what it is you hope to see, do you? Your guilt has chased you all the way here, and at last your sins have caught you. I'm ready to face my past. No, you wish you were. As you crack the door open, the air brushing against your face is stale and musty. The sweetness of talleth flowers mixes with the scent of something burned. It pulls you back to that festival day, to the moment you first met Lilith, and then you see her, standing beneath the dim light, like she's been torn from the heart of this house. You lose your breath. A chill crawls up your spine, and you freeze. It takes you a moment to realize your knees are trembling, whether from fear or excitement. You can't tell. A whisper slips from your lips. Lilith? She doesn't see you. Bent slightly over the table, trying to light a candle, just as you remember her. Lilith, the ghost of your past, your greatest lie and sin. Is this really Lilith? Lilith, you really are alive. Your voice comes out weaker than you expected. Its trembling echo bounces off the rotting wood of the house, and another lifeless question slips from your lips. How? You remember. The festival night, a warm breeze carries the city's aroma far away. You two slip away from the crowded streets. The early black's crimson glow wraps Lilith's hair like a flamous aureole. The noise of celebration fades behind you. Right there, you hand Lilith a bouquet of white talleth flowers. She looks deep into your eyes. She smiles, tossing her hair back. She asks the same question. White talleth flowers. How did you find these? There's nothing I couldn't find for you. They overflowed from my love for you. A beautiful lie, told so well. Even you believed it yourself. My love. She looks at you, as if about to say something. A pained smile touches her lips. The silence hangs between you. You finally come. You're alive. How can this be? 5 years later, How could you write this letter? I assumed you had read the letter, my love. Death is far too ordinary a thing to separate us. When you left me that night, I left the boundaries of my body. Isn't that what we always sought in the end? I wasn't the one leaving you, Lilith. You wanted this. Why did you call me here? To see you again, my love. We cannot live apart. We're two halves of one whole, and tonight we will finish what was left unfinished the night you abandoned me to my death. Come, sit. As the candle flame flickers, you think you see a brief shadow of hatred flash across Lilith's face. As if, beneath her skin, another face is waiting. No, I won't sit before you give me an answer. Is it really you? Sit in the chair she gestures to. Lilith slowly approaches. You now see her eyes more clearly than ever. Something writhes behind her gaze. Her body leans toward you, inching closer. You feel the sweet aroma rising from her skin, her warm breath brushing against you. My love, do you truly not recognize me? This is just a game. All of this has to be an illusion. You really are Lilith. An illusion? Her smile spreads across her face. If only it were, my love. Then perhaps I'd wake up in the night you left me. But here you are. So, shall we eat? Sit in the chair. Ooh, girl. I really put in work to make tonight perfect. I wanted certain things to be flawless for our reunion. After you've left me to rot, it's been... She pauses for a moment, looks out the window where the moonlight falls. You thought I should have died. I know you did. After I made you that offer, after I told you that we had to become one. Our souls, my love. We had to piece our souls together and bind them with that alchemy ritual. You expected me to pay the price for your madness, Lilith. I said no because you had decided to destroy me. I had to make a choice. Maybe I should have said yes to you that night. Perhaps everything was already fractured, and I was just ignoring it. You tried to destroy me. Her hand holding the fork freezes in midair for a second. As the silence stretches, Lilith's breath deepens. My madness. I offered you love, only love. A love so deep that even death couldn't end it. But you were afraid. Afraid to be with me beyond never all. You betrayed me. Did you think I wouldn't know? When I told you about the black alchemy ritual, when I spoke of piecing our souls together to crown our love, you saw my blood, heard my screams, you saw me vanish into the dark of the waters. Remain silent or look away. She turns her face toward you, and it darkens with hatred, with rage, with something darker, and with something even I cannot name. Her skin ripples as if 100 tiny things move beneath it. You can't tell if it's real or just the candle's flickering light playing tricks on you. Then, just as quickly as it came, the moment passes. Lilith slowly leans back. No, you didn't even know what you wanted. Love means something different to you. You don't love me. You want to own me. You didn't know what you wanted. How simple your little brain thinks, my love, and still, you called it imprisonment, the splendor I saw. You called it madness, the happiness I offered. My dearest, I know you are afraid, because my love forces you to become who you truly are. Don't worry, I'm always with you. The wooden walls of the house groan under the assault of the rain, driven harder by the wind. The sea crashes against the cliffs, then pulls back into itself with a hiss of white foam. Darkness spreads ever outward beyond the horizon. For a fleeting moment, you wish you were out there, on the deck of a ship bound for somewhere you cannot see. Too little, too late. Okay. While I was reading this, I swear I thought I saw her face smirking. I did not really... Could I? What? Your madness will break both... I didn't know I could... Ooh. That look in her eyes, like something else is writhing behind them. It's her, but not. None of this feels right. I did not realize. Flame of the dying candle fights to burn with all its strength. Soon it'll go out completely. Oh, hell. What is this? Oh. Oh. Is there more here? I was not aware we could do that. Okay. Well, your madness will break both of us, Lilith. It already has, my love, just like those paintings you love so much. It's not my madness. Oh, no, 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 it's your cowardice. Nothing more than a diseased reflection of faded memories in your mind, like this place, like me, like you. Go on, eat. Porf meat. I cooked it just the way you like. It wasn't easy, but it melts slowly on the tongue. When the fat coats the roof of your mouth and slips beneath your tongue, you'll taste the herbs. Oh my gosh, I swear she's like smirking when I'm reading this and I'm not looking. I don't like that. Stop doing that. Change your face, Lilith. Gods, porf meat? Lilith, you've completely lost it. What the hell is porf meat? A sacred animal in Cardia, known to live in herds. They have long manes and specialized pincers used for communication. Strongly driven by a sense of belonging, they bond only with certain homins. When threatened, they can secrete a toxic chemical. I don't know if it's actually meant to be homins or if it's meant to be humans. I never imagined pork meat could be edible. Well, it's a sacred animal. We don't eat sacred animals. And it looks like a horse of all dang things. After the festival, where we first met, and that first night when you told me you loved me, we saw a porf, remember? It was magnificent. Its mane was long and beautiful. You remember, don't you, my love? Afterwards, we went to get something to eat. I couldn't stop thinking about it. You were mesmerized by that creature. You kept going on about how beautiful it was, how bright its mane shone, how proud it stood. Did you really think I could tolerate that, my love? Okay. I'm Native American. Horses are sacred, and this is horse-like. How dare you, Lilith? That first night we met, we didn't eat anything, Lilith. Oh. I think I remember. Maybe not what we ate, but feeling happy. Perhaps that's why everything afterward hurt so much. Now, I don't remember us eating nothing. No! She slams her hands on the table, leaning forward. Her face contorted with rage, her eyes wide and unblinking, bore into you, burning with intensity. No, 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 that is exactly what we ate. You told me how much you loved me, how we'd never be apart. Do you remember what else you said? I said it didn't matter that you came from a different class. I told you I'd never leave you no matter what. I'm not trying to get trapped. That's what you said, isn't it? I remember how your mother looked at me the first time we met, like I was a disgusting insect, or worse, a bacterium. If I wasn't born a noble in Cardia, I was nothing to her. And you didn't stand by me. Oh, that's a little bit criminal there, my guy. Lilith doesn't take her eyes off you. Every movement of her body quivers as she tries to cut the pork meat with her fork. Her head tilts slightly, crimson hair glinting in the candlelight, silky strands swaying back and forth. Your gaze drifts towards her plate. And in that moment, you realize she's not cutting the meat at all. She's driving the knife into her own thumb, slicing deep. The blood spills, mingling with the meat. Try to stop her. Lilith, your thumb, what are you doing? Step back. Oh, what are you doing? Oh, what? My love, it's so sweet of you to worry about me. It was just a moment of distraction, that's all. When you are here, everything else disappears. All my worries, my fears, my pain. This is the price of loving you. She quickly wraps her thumb in a scrap of parchment that had fallen to the floor. For a moment, she stares at the porcelain plate, watching blood pool over the meat. Then she stabs her fork into the meat and lifts it to her mouth. Her eyes close as she chews, as if savoring something profound. Did you cut yourself too deeply? How could you be so careless, Lilith? Are you okay? I feel like maybe you ain't. Her vacant eyes blink, then find yours. What did you say? Oh, I'm fine. I'm fine. It's just... I never told you how my mother died, did I? She was addicted to doping. Some said she was obsessed, but I never wanted to believe that. I must have been 7 when she had her final episode. Her stash was all empty, so she thought she could drink what remained in her own blood. When they found her, she drowned in herself. Tragic. Though I used to think it was funny, but now I understand why she did it. Doping. An alchemical substance that induces happiness, but carries a high risk of addiction. Why? Wait a second, you thought it was funny your mother drowned in her own blood? She nods. The candle flickers. Rain lashes against the windows. You listen until the soft patter of every drop echoes in your ears. Lilith's breath mingles with yours. Slowly, she circles around you and slips into the darkness. Girl, don't do that! The woman watches you, unblinking. She waits, impatient for you to eat. I can't put up with this madness any longer. Or try to eat. We are not eating, sacred animal. No, thank you. Oh, girl. Do you think you can defy fate? From the beginning, we were destined to be one. Neither you nor anyone else can stop this. Never, never, never. Go to the door. Standing up, your head spins. You steady yourself and move toward the door. Behind you, Lilith gasps. Just as your trembling hands reach the door, Lilith blocks your path, eyes wide with madness, mouth agape. She clutches the knife she's used to cut the meat. You instinctively tense up. Lilith, don't be ridiculous. Get out of my way. You've completely lost your mind. Listen to me. You don't have to do this. We can... 2. Listen to me. You can't leave. Not before you've finished. You must first rip me from your heart. Can you do that? Or must I do it for you? I wish I could have saved you from this pain, Lilith. You know I can't do that. Not for you. Not for me. Ooh. 2. The dying light of the candle flickers against dusty paintings hanging on the walls. The paint on each one looks fresh, still damp and glistening as if newly applied. On the table, the bloody piece of pork meat writhes ever so slightly. Ew, it's alive? You haven't finished your dinner. I won't let you leave until you do, my love. Look, I'm only here because I want to understand you. Whatever you wrote about in that letter, I came to talk. Fine, let's talk after you put that down. Maybe we can sneaky our way out. Let's talk. You're kidding, right? We've talked, my love. You already understand. Everything's out in the open now. No more secrets, no more shadows, no more masks. There's only acceptance. You are mine. You belong to me. And I will tear out the part of you that refuses to accept it. I'll take the very essence from inside your heart. For you, my love. For us. She crazy. On her maddened face, there's a terrifying grin mingled with dread. Veins bulge on her forehead. The whites of her widened eyes are bloodshot. Her grip tightens on the knife until her knuckles whiten. She steps toward you. Let me see something here. Knife she just used to cut meat. Its hilt is made from broken pieces of giant sea crustaceans washed up on Livber shores. This isn't anger, it's something else. Her features, they're slipping, like another form beneath her skin. The true horror she's hiding is struggling to surface. Okay, I was clicking on stuff to see if anything else would activate here. Another option. Okay, stop. This is truly what you want. No. Lilith's crazed eyes bulge as if ready to burst from their sockets. Beneath her ragged green clothes, her chest heaves violently with each breath. And suddenly, her skin splits apart like parched earth around an ever-blowing whirlwind on a distant island nation. Her cheeks, mouth, hair, your last shred of rational thought screams at you. It's awakening. Run. Run! Your feet recoil in an archaic reflex, and you stumble over one of the books scattered on the floor, crashing down. For a brief moment, yellowed pages spill out across the ground from the fallen book. You catch glimpses of your own drawings, a dining table, and a woman clutching a knife, but there's no time to focus. Struggling to your knees, you crawl deeper into the house. That's when you remember. There's a passage leading from the basement to the cellar door outside. The cellar. I need to get to the cellar. Another exit, a window, a back door. Shit, there must be something. Cellar. Nothing left to separate us, my love. Ooh, she's losing it, gang. From the darkness of the corridor, Lilith's voice emerges, scarcely taking shape in her throat. It carries the strangest of an extra Gaian creature that seems to have only just learned how to speak. You sprint and finally reach the cellar door. A windswept world of 15 island nations home to unique races and cultures. Okay, so that's Gaia. Reach for the door. Gripped by sudden terror, you seize the cellar's cold handle, expecting a hand to clutch your shoulder at any moment as footsteps grow louder down the corridor. But it never comes. As you push the door open, a wave of dampness and the nauseating stench of things that should long have been dead hits you in the face. Uh-oh. Stepping through the doorway, you slam it shut. As you bolt the door behind you, an abysmal silence and darkness wraps around you. Close your eyes and accept Lilith. That's it? That door, the one leading down to the basement. It has to be there. The cellar hatch that opens to the outside freedom. It's behind that. Okay. Door. Cellar hatch. The one leading to the basement. I only have the option to wait, hold on. I thought maybe they were going to be tricksy. Close your eyes, except Lilith. I know nothing of what this means, and I'm not even going to try. Oh, Act 2. Echoes deep within. Oh, thank you for playing. We made this game 6 friends and 1 cat. Yell? We made our game as professional and artistic as possible. Everything from the visual to the music is handmade. No AI. Oh, okay. Impressive. We plan to release this game on Steam as a full version in September of 25, which is, of course, this month. To reach more people until then, we need to increase the number of wish lists. Would you like to help us? Okay, gang. I gave you the link down below in the description where I always put everything. When I do developer games or any games of any kind, you guys know the rules. Go support the developers. Put this on the wish list. This one is very interesting. I don't normally do narrative games like this, but this one kind of caught my attention. I actually like the story in this. It was very well written. We're a team passionate about creating narrative-driven games. If you've enjoyed our story and would like to be among the first to hear about our future narrative games of similar quality, please do sign up for the mailing list. Nice. Okay, all that is there. And when you download this demo for yourself to play and try the other options, you guys, because I'm going to leave the other options open for you guys to explore. I want you to do that. So when you go and click the link to play this demo, choose the other options or mix it up. See if anything else pops up and happens. I think other players would probably go and do all the endings that they could probably get from this single demo, but I like to leave you guys with a little bit of suspense. So go check this out. I'm going to finish playing the rest of this on my own, and I'll see you guys on a later day. This was a very good game. I'm actually well done. And no AI. Very impressive. Well done.